Hello viewers, this is me from the Fix Netflix YouTube channel, and today I will show you how to repair your LED TV when the TV left side or right side has abnormal brightness or one side is darkness but another side is okay. So here is the basic information for the troubleshooting TV, and actually this information and knowledge you must know before you starting to repair the TV. If not, you will not sure where to troubleshoot the TV first. Before we start, please keep in touch with our channel by subscribing and like and share this video with your friends so they can take benefits from the channel. So let's start. When you see the screen in front of the TV, if a left side screen A has a problem, then connect two cable at the one position and see the display result. If after changed cable position the TV left side screen A has a normal picture now, that means their LED panel is okay. LED blocks strips are normal. Problem was in their LED driver sections. If after change the cable position the TV left side screen A still shows the abnormal picture, for example darkness pictures, that means their LED panel side A left LED block was defective and need to checking or replacing. You have to remember this type of symptom is not the backlight problem, but their chances is their FPC cable, T-con board or LED panel. Hello viewers, this is me from the Fix Netflix YouTube channel, and today I will show you how to fix why the TV has no picture, no sound but LED or red light is blinking. So before we start, please keep in touch with our channel by subscribing and like and share this video with your friends so they can take benefits from the channel. So let's start our first method. When the TV has no display but the LED light is lit from red light change to the blue or green color light, and that means the main board has sent out the startup signal to the PSU board. But the actual situation is we need to know the PSU board has output all the voltage correctly. So in that case, you still need to check in the PSU board secondary side output voltage is normal or stable or not. And if all voltage output normal and stable including the BL on and PS on, that means power supply on signals appear, and that means the problem is in the main board. And make sure that's in the TV mode. If not sure, then you must also check their T-con board too. Our second method is when the TV no display but their LED light is blinking non-stop, and so need to check their standby 5 volt is normal or not. If the 5 volt standby is normal and stable, also need to know the PS power supply on signal appears or not. If the power supply on signal not appears, and need to check the main board and their front panel PCB board. In this case, disconnected the front panel PCB from the main board and power on the TV again. If the TV can show the display normally, and that's mean the front panel PCB is something wrong happen and in it, and if after replace the front panel PCB is still same symptom, and then need to check the main power board, main board or replace it. Our third method is when the TV no display and no sound but LED light is blinking few times and then stop and continue to blink. This type of the LED blinking is showing the error code to the repairer. So regarding this type of the symptom, you need to refer to their service manual to find out what is the meaning of this error code. Lots of the LCD and LED TV, they have self-test system, and when an abnormally occurs in the TV, the self-test protection circuit will operate and reset the to standby mode. During this time, the defective block or board can be identified by the number of the blinking times of the power LED on in front of the TV. If the self-test system found that the CCFL lamps abnormal or disconnected, it will shut down the backlight system and then provide the error message or the error code to let the appear engineer easy to know what is wrong inside the TV. So their TV front power LED light will blink differently. For example, LED light blinking 1 times and then stop 2 seconds and continue to blinking 1 times to find out what is the meaning of this LED light blinking. So you need to refer their service manual, but not all the service manual will show their error chart. start. So you need to search the other nearest model service manual to the compare with. So here is the chart we provided to you for you understanding. So viewers, hopefully this video will help you to resolve the problems on your TV, and if any difficulties, please feel free to inform us by comments in below, and if you have any best idea, kindly share with us. If this video found helpful, please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video with your friends, and thank you very much for watching this video. Hi guys, today here in this video I am going to tell you about some useful LCD LED repairing power tools which you must have in your home. This video will help you to purchase the best starting LCD LED repairing tools. Tools are the most important gadget and which need each and every individual or technician to do the job. If you do not have these tools, you will get any problem to fix the problem. But you have these tools in your home or lab, you will fix the problem easily. So now I am going to discuss about some useful LED LCD repairing tools which you must have in your home or your working table. Before we start, please keep in touch with our channel by subscribing and like and share this video with your friends so they can take benefit from this channel. Number 1. Multimeter. This is the most common measurement tools. We use these tools for value measurement and track checking in the circuit. If you are not professional technician, then also you must have a multimeter. But if you are a professional technician, then you must have a high quality multimeter. There are two types of the multimeters and have in the market. One is the analog multimeter and another one is the digital multimeter. So I personally recommended you to use the digital multimeter because of the function and accurate the value. I personally use some digital multimeter for the last 2 years. The performance is outstanding and I provide that multimeter pictures in this video. So if you want to check the price of this multimeter, kindly check the description in below. Number 2. SMD rework station. SMD rework station is the second most common electronics gadget repairing tools, and these tools will help us to remove the SMD components from the circuit board. This machine also you must have in your working table. There are lots of the branded SMD rework station in our country, but last 2 years I have used some SMD rework station in my lab, and these are also available on the online market. The performance was very good and if you want to check the price of this SMD rework station, kindly check the description. Number 3. Backlight tester. Basically, LCD LED backlight is a light that is helpful to see the panel graphics on our TV. For LCD TV have the CCFL backlight and LED TV have the LED backlight. If any LCD LED TV getting backlight failure, you cannot see the picture on the TV display. I will totally be blank, but at the same time your TV still is running and also gets sound from the TV. There have two types of the backlight tester. One is CCFL LED backlight tester and another one is LED backlight tester. I provided that backlight tester pictures in this video, and if you want to check the price of this backlight tester, kindly check the description below. Number 4. Bench power supply. This is the fourth most common power supply tools for repairing. Almost every technician should buy one bench variable power supply. Bench power supply we use for checking the doing provide the voltage, and when we will do repair, that time we need to different types of voltage value. Bench power supply helps us to get that voltage. Here are some budget friendly power supply shown in this video. You can buy it. If you want to know the price of this bench power supply tester, kindly check the description in below. So So viewers, hopefully this video will help you to resolve the problem on your LED or LCD TV. If any difficulties, please feel free to inform us by comments in below, and if you have any best ideas, kindly share with us. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video with your friends. And thank you very much for watching this video again.